Hey guys, Fire here. So last night I was actually able to play not one but two pickups. I know, truly incredible. They actually happened early enough so I wasn't in bed when they actually started. So that was nice. And as part of this whole sort of new series analysis thing, I'm actually going to review one of those games that I played, and see what we can learn from it, basically. Because I didn't play perfectly. I played, I thought, pretty well, but not perfectly. And to be honest with you, this game could have gone either way. Um, and in fact, the next map we played, OP99, the other team got a fantastic comeback. So let's dive in to this game. And like I said, I'm playing offense. My two teammates, who are also playing offense with me, is Eastbrit and Jarman. So I'm just starting off this with just heading out over onto the right. Yeah, people not getting on the right teams. But anyway, we'll ignore that. And this is quite a common route that I've just ran. And Jarman got blocked there as he came in and tried to grab. But it's okay. What I'm doing here is just waiting for our third offense to come in, and there he is, and he swoops that up very, very nicely. And that wouldn't have been possible if probably either one of the two offense hadn't been, or one of the two defenses still being alive. So here I'm just trying to cut off Bug Spray, make sure he can't hurt the capper anymore. And well, that was a very clean first grab, and Jarman actually ran a re-grab on that time, so it was very well played by him to do that. So I'm just heading towards the stand right now. Joe's there. Really, I ought to be K'ing out about here. There's not much I can do on, sort of like 20 HP. Because as soon as Berserker coming in, Joe's just going to K out and be ready. So, yeah, this was a bit unfortunate. But it happens sometimes. And where you just respawn, you can't really help out too much. And yeah, they just end up capping immediately. So get a nice grab here. I was quite lucky to get that grab, really, that I wasn't stopped by either one of the defense. It's not very likely I'm going to be able to cap this straight out because of all three of the enemy O are still running around the place. So I just toss it off to Tyler. And there are quite a few standoffs in this game as well. And Tyler needs to be tossing that to me, which he does. So that was a very nice shot there by Bug Spray. And in fact, I get completely still chained out by two of the other offense. So it gets respawning. This should be pretty easy clean up, I think. Yeah, the void spawn's going to go down. And tosses it off. And we actually get the return there. So that was a very, very nice standoff for us. Not too much worry. And our team gets the return. And Jarman's actually going out. I'm figuring I'll just run a re-grab here, and Jarman goes down with it. So re-grab is correct. But actually he's managed to get it off to another one of our team. Now I'm just camping Joey. Take out Bug Spray there. I'm not quite sure why he was disking. And unfortunately, Berserker's full health here. If he was a bit lower, this would be perfect for us. Because I would have taken him out and probably gotten that return there by making sure Joey was still down. But we enter another standoff. And yeah, I think on comms they were telling us they were going to lose the flag, which was a bit unfortunate. Sometimes you can't really do too much in those situations. I mean, I probably could have had better nades there, or maybe even dissed over. But anyway, Ringo's sort of out. And this is one thing I do want to notice, actually, because this is one thing I thought Ringo did very well this game, was that he took, because he's actually playing chaser this game, that's his position, but throughout the game he'll try and make grabs and small sort of plays, which actually work out pretty nicely, even though it's not his position to do so. So anyway, I managed to beat Joey there. He didn't get any damage off on me whatsoever. This should be a fairly clean cap. Oh yeah, I overshoot here. And yeah, Bug Spray was in a nice position there to sort of block me off. But fortunately, I haven't got too many people here. And actually, watching this back, I actually saw Berserker here as I spawned. So if I just take it back sort of frame by frame, I'll try and get a pause as soon as I spawn. There, that guy right there, that's Berserker. But I didn't actually notice him when I was playing. If I'd noticed him, I'd tried to block him off because he's more of a threat. And that's why, because he's made that grab. So respawning, I think I tried to D up here, yeah. Nice shot there on Void. That allows Tyler to get a clean grab. So Ringo's going O now, and Tyler's just skiing around. This is quite a good idea, actually, to just ski around. Because it takes time to kill you. In that case, you have to pull out chain gun, and chain isn't the greatest currently at killing stuff at long range. And that was really unfortunate that Tyler got shot by Void Spawn. But I think I have a really nice save here. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a bug what happens. So actually, let's just notice something here as well. I'm miles away from the flag, but I recognise as soon as I spawn in that location, I need to disc all the way over to be able to save this. And that's something I don't see a lot of players doing, and that there is 100% a bug with the splash, I think, because I don't think that disc hitting that wall should have splashed and killed Void Spawn. So anyway, I'll let Tyler pick up the flag. Because he's full health. That's what you want. You want a guy who's on full health. So I just K out and we wait for the inevitable offense to turn up. So yeah, Bugs is on the left. Void's coming quite high. I go for the chain on Bug Spray. So we're just trading here. Tyler's still probably in good shape, so I'm not too worried. And here is about where I need to be spawning out. And that I do. And we get the return, and oh, Tyler barely gets stopped there. The sound guy comes out with grab. I sneak the flag away from him. Jarman killing another offense that was coming in. So we're 3-2 up here, and overall it's been going pretty well. Not many mistakes. And the times that they have capped, it's just sort of been where I couldn't have really done anything. Going for a pot stop there on sound guy, it doesn't work out. I need to figure out a better route here, I think, to do that. And curve round, because this is just useless. I definitely should not have made that grab there. Now it's much harder for Esprit to get that. But I just go over knowing that actually he's going to be able to toss that to me, and unfortunately the toss doesn't quite work out. But I get a nice shot there on Joey, and actually I think Ringo suicided on Berserker, which very sadly didn't kill him. But yeah, this is a really cute shot on Joey. And then I'm really low here. Chances of getting a return here are incredibly low. But I just need to buy time. If I can kill Berserker here, I am happy, because it takes a lot of time. And in fact, they haven't actually got... There is a guy chaining me here. But thankfully, they do not all connect, and somehow, I don't know how, I'm able to get that return. Very nice save there by me, I have to say. But anyway, Esprit's made a sort of a front grab, and this toss is really quite hard to do because I'm completely out of energy. I decided to just sort of shoot Joey, and this is actually really interesting. This shows you... This little segment here shows you the height advantage. What height advantage can do for you. Because I can't splash Joey here. All I can do is sort of chain him. And that's purely on height advantage that he wins that. So anyway, Jarman's managed to get it tossed off to home. I'm just killing Bug Spray again. Why not? As I go on the route. Force him to respawn. Make sure he can't get any more lucky nades off. So I'm coming in now, and Bug Spray actually gets a good stop there on me. And sadly, I just couldn't quite kill Joey fast enough. I think I can't quite kill him fast enough here either. As Jarman is coming in. So yeah, Jarman was a bit off time here, and it shows because it allowed Joey to respawn and make another stop. So unfortunately, we just have to reset. As me and Esprit sort of end up shooting, disking each other. I don't know how none of this chain connected. It's like I just don't know how none of that connected. So I try and go for the midair. It doesn't work out, but it's okay because it doesn't work out for void spawn either. That toss was just so unlucky to miss. To be honest, I don't really blame Jarman here for going on a regrab. That was a pretty sure cap if they had been paying attention. So I just make a front grab here because there's absolutely no one on the stand. Joey gets a really lucky spawn there. But anyway, I think I called out on comms for Esprit to meet me over here, and lo and behold, this is what teamwork can do for you. So he's ready to receive that. So, but he's going to still struggle to get back home, so... and yeah, he's really struggling. He's going to have to toss it here. Joey kills him before the toss. I get a cute little grab there, gets bouncing off him. And those grenades narrowly missing. Tyler Market's out here to help, and I was a bit worried about Voidspawn getting this return, so I think I just held on to it for a bit longer. Made sure it went into Tyler's hands. So just clean up on the base now. Sound guy was just lounging around, and yeah, he goes down. And I think there was a bit of confusion here between me and Esprit, because we're not quite sure who's going O. I think I say I just go O. And I do go O. So always try and go for the extra shot on the enemy offense as they're going in. Why not? Every little advantage matters. Trying to get some cute grenades there on Zerka, and here I think is really a really nice point to sort of notice, because I've got myself into this position on the stand, and Berserker's lost all his height. He's down on energy. Actually, if the enemy flag gets returned right now, just by pure happenstance, I'm in position to make a llama, and they're not in a position to cap. So Berserker's skiing around at the front of the base. I don't need to do anything. All I need to do is keep hold of this position, and wait for my enemy, and wait for my two offense members to come in. They botch the pass, and that's sort of an easy return. So it's not always the best idea just to go straight for the flag carrier. Sometimes you just want to be in position around the enemy stand, wait for your other two returners to come in, and it will work out for you. So yeah, just a nice cute positional play there. Nothing really too spectacular going on mechanically, but in terms of where you need to be in your positioning, it's 100% where it needs to be. So I guess disc up here, make sure to try and stop anyone coming in on that grab. Zerka makes a grab because I don't know what route that was running, and thankfully it didn't work out for him because that was a bit bizarre. So now I'm just running a front grab here. So if we go back, I actually spot both of my offense team members. They're ahead of me, so I'm just going to run a front route here and make a grab after them if either one of them fail. So yeah, Joey fails to get a block off there, which is quite unfortunate. Really here I need to be here in this position where you're full health, and at the enemy base you've got either two decisions. Oh, and your team flag is still at home. You've really got two decisions: to camp or to D up and try and secure. I'm quite happy not to D up here because Void Spawn is not on a great grab here. One of them's already been stopped, so it only leaves the third that is a real capping threat. So I'm happy to just sort of camp here and disrupt anyone who's leaving. Thankfully, for them, the flag doesn't get returned. Just have a nice little chain battle there with Joey. As Bugs, I think that is. Or no, it's Sound Guy. It comes home, and actually, Void Spawn getting this disc was so key for him. Because I know in this position, Sound Guy is gonna toss this home. So I'm already thinking about disking up and trying to intercept that, and this Void Spawn, front left spawn, just stops that idea completely. He doesn't even need to kill me here. He's stopped my idea. So anyway, Ringo chains Sound Guy out, and I'm really unlucky here not to get this return. I did not predict the flag bounce correctly at all, and by the time I try and correct it, it's just too late. And Jarman gets unlucky there as well. So we enter in another standoff. I disc over here just to try and make sure I'm putting pressure for my other two offense coming in. And I think the flag gets returned here, yeah. Joey does the right thing here. He tries to disc over to his stand as fast as possible, but it is not a great disc what he made. And there was a guy coming in anyway on a regrab, which was quite nice. So anyway, more time brought by our offense. And oh yeah, this is why I was saying earlier about Ringo. He's not afraid to make a grab, even though he's playing chase. He's looking at, you've got to look for that opportunistic grab, because getting that grab buys you a lot of time, especially when both flags are so close to being capped. And this is another idea: is that I'm not playing stay D. I just got a spawn in a really nice location, so it's better for him to toss it off to me than perhaps wait for Tyler to spawn, or even have to wait a few seconds to get into a good position to toss it off to Tyler, because you can get chained out and grenade spam. So I'm just here to receive the pass anyway. Why not give it to me? And because I'm full health, I just disc and make a easy secure grab as Berserker tries to make something happen. So anyway, Eastbrit tried to go for a cheeky little grab here, and actually I waste my grenades. I should have saved these grenades to go on the stand, but I really didn't think Berserker was going to make it home, but that's what I should have done. So now I'm wasting time on a reload. By the time my grenades come back up, it's too late to stop Joey, and he makes that cap work. But mistakes do happen. Even when they do happen, it's fine, because generally you're doing okay. So Jarman, I think, went down with that, and I'm just trying to go on a regrab here. And I'm not sure what his luck was, but he just wasn't having any luck capping these flags. Just bouncing off the stand. I think that's the second time that's happened now. I managed to make a pretty clean grab. Excuse me. And I need to toss it off to Tyler here, really. Even though I'm 160 health, which is pretty good, it's just safer to toss it off to a full health person. So I think here my positioning was not so great, because it just allowed Bug Spray to come in and start killing me. And Tyler goes down, and this really isn't so great. And yeah, you just have to sort of concede on that one. If I had better positioning there, so where should I have really gone? I shouldn't have really been too focused on Berserker here. I should have been looking at other enemies coming in, seeing whether they could splash me, that sort of thing. So just resetting on another side sort of grab now. I'm going to be the first one to make this grab. Both my two team members are behind me, and sometimes you can just grab like that if they're not expecting it. It gets more playing off on instinct there, both of those. They didn't really see me coming in, and that is another thing that sometimes can happen, where you can be the first person coming in, and the enemy defense doesn't expect you to grab because you're the first person coming in. So it's sort of mind game psychology there, but it all factors in to what can really be going on. And Void comes in here. It's unlucky that he didn't get that return, I think, actually. I'm really not sure what this Berserker grab is at all, but anyway. Tyler manages to cap that, so I think I go for a bit of a tricksy route here. This isn't something I normally run, but just to sort of change things up. And yeah, Bug Spray wasn't expecting it, and I was really dumb not to grab that. But anyway, Jarman gets out, which is all good. I'm trying to look for bug spray, but he gets one of those front spawns, so I can't kill him. And at this point, I know the enemy team has gotten out with the flag, so I just need to hurt Joey and make sure he can't receive a pass cleanly off Berserker. So he has to respawn in that time, and actually I think this is where it was a really difficult standoff. And if I had I think one of our offense is back at home, is helping defend. But if he was over here, this probably would have been returned in that sort of short segment there. And so they've got a really good return. No, they've got a really good standoff setup now. I think all of our offense is out of sync pretty much. I just try and go over there and get some damage on him. That was a really nice shot off Ringo there, just hitting him. But you can just toss it off when the other defense partner is just full health and spawns for him. That's how it works. You've got to pay attention to both defense members and what they're doing. So again, a bit off sync. Ringo just goes down to chain immediately, which is not so great. We've got Berserker behind me. In fact, I don't even know where our thirdo is. Probably having to help D up. So I'm just trying to wait for them to come in, really, as Berserker tries to get on me now. And yeah, he manages to kill me there. So some not great mechanical play coming out from me. Just try and disc over, because we've got both teammates over there, so it's good to keep the pressure over if you just disc over immediately. Ringo getting chained out again. Really get unlucky with the chain. Berserker panics here a little bit. I don't think he really needs to make this immediate toss. He could have gone for spam on me and definitely killed me. Esprit really wasn't a threat at that range. He's trying to kill me now, but I get some nice chain off on him. Now Esprit is a threat as he's come in. And he's managed to really wipe Joey there. Ringo makes a grab. You see, opportunistic grabbing. Even though he's playing chase, why not make that grab? And this is probably my favourite play of the game. Ringo manages to get a toss off. It really wasn't the best toss. I'm not quite sure where he was tossing it off to. But anyway, I do manage to receive it and disc all the way home. And actually well, I don't beat Sound Guy, but I beat the other two. And that's that game, really. So a few things to pick up from. I think my positioning throughout the game was pretty good. What was not so good was I think I disked in a bit too soon on a lot of standoffs. I missed a few grabs, which really wasn't good. I think my flag tossing was pretty on point in that game. And there wasn't not too many mistakes, in all honesty, from myself. I really liked the way that Ringo played this map. It was good opportunistic grabbing. I think in the next map, OP99 of this pickup, he tried to do the same sort of thing. It doesn't quite work on that map. You need to stay a bit more rigid with what you're doing. But anyway, that was that map. I hope you've enjoyed this sort of analysis. I'm going to try and do more of this, but of course it's dependent on how many pickup games I can actually play, which will probably not be that many. So anyway, thanks for watching, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.